Why, hello there, everyone. Once again, I'm TheFish, and I've swam up from the depths of the ocean to bring you guys another awesome Starcraft 2 game. Now, this particular game is going to be pretty awesome. Why do I say that? Well, because we've got two really awesome players. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have none other than coLCatZ. Now, Complexity Standard, he's the Zerg player. He streams very often, so you can catch him. And he's a really, really good Zerg. Now, on the top left, of course, we have none other than Milli Stephano. And Milli Stephano, the winner of IPL 3 and winner of everyone's hearts and minds. He's also a really, really good Zerg player. Now, Zerg players know that ZvZ is a very, very fast-paced game. So I'm going to be trying to cover as much as I can in the little time that I have available to me to cover everything. But I really am excited to see these two players duke it out. This game was played a couple months ago, actually. It was played back in October, so it was patch 1.4.1, but that patch had the same bounce for Zerg, so no weird differences in watching. You know, you can watch these two, their build orders, and still, it's still relevant today. So apologies though if you've seen this game already, but hopefully it should be a good one. I haven't seen it yet. I'm just now watching it. So it looks like these two players are going to be opening pretty much the same, except for the fact that CatZ is getting his gas a little bit earlier. But pretty safe openings, pretty standard. Nobody's trying to do some crazy fast expand, which would be, in my opinion, kind of impossible on this map anyway. So it's going to be interesting to see what people try to go for here. What's CatZ going to do? If I know CatZ, he's going to stick to Ling Bling, then go transition into Roaches, and then transition into Festers. Maybe if his opponent goes air, he'll get Hydralisk. He's pretty standard. Milli Stephano, on the other hand, he's a little bit less conventional. He does some pretty cool stuff, and I've seen him do Roaches a lot in ZvZ. I've seen him use Banelings too, though. So he's kind of a man who can do a lot of different stuff, and it looks like he's already going to be going a little bit risky here. He's going to go for the hatchery. Now back at CatZ's base, we see him getting metabolic boost. So for Zergling speed, it's coming down a little sooner. We should see Stephano start that upgrade as well pretty soon. At least I would think we would see that. And CatZ also going to be going for his Expo now. Stephano throwing down the Roach Warren. So we should see some Roach action out of Stephano. Now, what's CatZ going to be going? If he goes Banelings, then this could be a pretty short game, because Stephano's really good with Roaches. Stephano's Overlord looks like it's going to be able to get away, but that would be pretty bad if he lost at Overlord right now. And, is it going to get away? Yes, it is. These two Lings coming in to do some harassment, do some scouting. So both these players know what they're up to, the other one's up to. Nothing too crazy. I would say the hatchery timing is a little bit. It's not really risky because they're about to go pool first, so they can get Zerglings out. They could defend it. And now Stephano's Natural's finishing up, but CatZ is going to be coming in with a few Zerglings here. What's he going to be able to do? And only a few Roaches now for Stephano. No other units really against these Speedlings. So will this hatchery be able to stay alive? And these Roaches are getting a little out of position. They're getting caught on the ramp. They get a surround on them. So who's going to win this fight here? It looks like CatZ is going to be able to come out ahead a little bit. He's going to take down two Roaches, but his Lings are going to get warded away there. So it actually ended up being a pretty even trade. Stephano, he could have had slightly better positioning on those Roaches, but you need three. You need three to block off this ramp. If you've got three Roaches, and that's actually what Stephano's going to be doing there, blocking the ramp. You don't want Lings running into your main base. So now if you look, it's 6 minutes into the game. He's got a few Roaches in the field to defend against Ling attacks, so Stephano's in a pretty good position right now. So that's what you want to do. If you want to go for Roaches, you want to go pool first, so that you're not, you don't want to do too crazy economic build, especially against another Zerg player. And get a few Roaches out, and then secure your natural. As White Rush says, make, expand, and then defense it. So CatZ looks like he's got a couple Lings, and he's going to continue to macro. He's pumping out drones. Now he's switching back to Zergling production. And he's going to be taking a third base, it looks like. It's pretty early third. It's really early third if he does decide to, in fact, to do that. And Little Drone, what are you doing? Yeah, he's making a third base. So, very, very fast third. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I've never taken a third baseman at ZvZ at 7 minutes, and it just seems too risky to me. But, well, that's coLCatZ, and he's coLCatZ, and I'm not. I'm just some nobody, so... Interesting choice. Let's take a look back at Stephano's base. He started his +1 attack somewhere. Oh, he's got another Evo chamber up there. Started his +1 attacks, and usually that's the trigger to get a second gas. So we should probably be seeing a second gas geyser go down for him fairly shortly once he gets enough drones. And that is a lot of roaches, man. It looks like he's just pumping roaches at this point. Might be going for a pretty powerful +1 roach attack. And CatZ has a ton of lings, though. And in theory, mass lings beats mass roaches, but it really comes out of positioning. And CatZ does have a +1 claw attack about to finish, so it should be a pretty even fight when these two do engage each other. And it looks like that could be sooner rather than later. But if CatZ attacks into this, he's going to be at a severe disadvantage because of the positioning. So it's really going to come down to that. Stephano moving out with like 5 roaches, and they're way out of position. And oh boy, this is not the best engage for CatZ. He's going to try and get us around on some of these roaches. Some of them are going to go down right away. A few more of them are going to be in the red. They're going to be getting killed. And wow, that is a lot of lings for CatZ. But will Stephano's roaches be able to deal with this? I'm not sure. The positioning is not very good. But it looks like CatZ is going to be finally able to... Well, the battle still goes on. It looks like he's going to probably be able to ward this off. Not many lings are remaining, so actually turned into a pretty even trade there. But oh man, look, the lings are getting in. They've gotten right past these roaches, and more lings are flooding in. And now this is looking really bad for Stephano. His drones are being pulled off the line, and they're going to be picked out by these Zerglings. And now CatZ's lings are running into the main base, and this is starting to look really bad for CatZ. That queen goes down, and that's really huge. Grats, says Stephano. So a little bit of an uncharacteristic mismovement, I guess you could say, there by Stephano. He, for some reason, was moving out with like 5 roaches, whereas if he had them in this position, I'd say he probably would have been able to defend that attack fairly easily. But CatZ, I guess he maybe saw them moving away, and he said, "Wow, this is my chance. I got to go in. I got to do the damage." And well, still a pretty good game though. So I guess that again, it kind of highlights how tough ZvZ can be. You move your units out of position for 1 second and the game is over. You lost. So I hope you guys enjoyed that one. It was a pretty cool game. 2 great players, and hopefully I get to see more of both of them play in the future. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say for now. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.